Okay, day 28. I'm back at the hospital today, getting my vaccine booster, kind of like a top-up jab a month on from the first jab to sort of strengthen the immune response. Feeling pretty good about it. And in the last 28 days, I've had literally no symptoms whatsoever.
Bit by bit, we're starting to get some really good news about COVID-19 vaccines. From the Oxford study to the Pfizer and Moderna programs, the first vaccines are already being rolled out to health workers and vulnerable groups, with billions more to be rolled out across the world. In our last video, we looked at how scientists test for safety, as I got my first jab in the Imperial College London human vaccine trials. As I get my booster vaccine, we'll talk about how the promising COVID-19 vaccine results could be one of the greatest health achievements in human history. How have they done it?
So I have just come out of the appointment to have my vaccine booster. All completely fine. They took 14 vials of blood. To be honest, that's always the worst bit. Although, to be honest, since the first appointment, I could barely even look at them whilst they were taking the blood out of the vein. But now I can look at the needle, I can look at it coming out of my arm. The phobia is just completely cancelled, which is fun. And yeah, then they put the jab in, slightly bigger needle than last time. Then the nurse waited with me for an hour.
It usually takes at least 10 years to make a vaccine from scratch. The quickest vaccine ever developed for mumps in the 60s took 4 years. One of the reasons why a COVID-19 vaccine is already here, without skipping any steps on safety, is because for the first time ever, the entire world came together in the search. But also because the science underpinning the search has been humming along in the background for over a decade. You see, we've seen coronavirus outbreaks before, with SARS in 2002 and MERS in 2012. It gave scientists a blueprint into how to make a coronavirus vaccine. And when China gave the world the genetic code for COVID-19 in January, they had all the science bits that they needed. Things that usually hold up the weight, like funding and manufacturing, has since seen billions in investment. Everyone has worked together to speed it up too, and with a huge interest in people volunteering for the trials, the process is well on its way to becoming one of the most astonishing triumphs for science ever. 2021, it could be a super exciting year.
The doctor then came at the end, checked for symptoms, everything absolutely fine, no chills, no muscle aches, no soreness. And yeah, now I'm going to spend the next 7 days checking my temperature every day, recording it in a COVID vaccine trial symptom diary. And I've kind of got into a habit now, because I've had to come back for weekly blood tests quite frequently over the last month or so, that I always pick up a Twix just before I'm going into the hospital, so I've got something to look forward to after I'm coming out. So I'm gonna head off, I'm gonna eat my Twix and let you guys get on with your day. See ya.